A birthday party for Leonard Bernstein has got to be a lot more than cake and candles. It's got to happen at someplace very special, like the Tanglewood Music Festival. And it's got to be full of stars. But above all, it's got to have music from Broadway.
Right away, soon as it shows.
From Hollywood.
New York, a wonderful town. The Bronx is up and the Battery's down. The people ride in a hole in the ground. New York, New York.
And from the classical world. Join Lauren Bacall, Mstislav Rostropovich, Betty Comden, Barbara Hendricks, Krista Ludwig, Frederica von Stade, Seiji Ozawa, Michael Tilson Thomas, John Williams, John Mauceri, your host Beverly Sills, and many more for a birthday tribute to Bernstein at 70. Next time on Great Performances.
Celebrate with Channel 17 during our Festival 89, coming in March.
This week on Christabel, desperate times call for desperate measures.
If the British keep fighting and are occupied, then there'll be a genuine resistance.
I know that Hitler has to be removed. The question is no longer when, it is how.
A true story of intrigue, love, and personal bravery. Christabel on Masterpiece Theater.
Sunday night at 9 on Channel 17. It was 50 years ago that World War II began, and while the boys fought the enemy overseas, Hollywood's biggest stars battled the war in their own special way, with humor, song, and dance. On Festival 89, Channel 17 brings you two special programs which pay tribute to these praiseworthy performers. See Bob Hope and his troupe do their thing to boost citizen and soldier morale in Entertaining the Troops. Rare film footage of the Andrews Sisters, Abbott and Costello, and others highlight this special. Then, the joint will be jumping when G.I. Jive recreates the music The Country Took to War with host Van Johnson and special guest June Allison. Celebrate this bygone era with Channel 17, Saturday, March 18th, beginning at 7 p.m. Festival 89 is TV worth paying for. Coming up next here on Channel 17, Drive-In Blues, TV worth watching.
Use nuclear weapons whenever we feel.
This is CBC Television. Big city. Big problems. When you can't keep up, we can.
Angela Isajenko talks about drugs in sports, Monday night on CBC.
We now join regularly scheduled programming already in progress.
This small amount of an illegal drug may blow your family apart. So follow the lead of a prominent member of the team against drugs.
My name is Sylvain Turgeon. I set a goal in life, to succeed in professional hockey. I did so without being influenced and without the use of drugs. I encourage you to follow my example.
This message has been presented by the Royal Canadian Mounted Police.
This is CBC Television.
Night Court, tonight at 11:30 on Channel 4.
Jill Ireland, a woman of courage.
Paige is a woman with a future.
I'm hard at work thinking of ways to make you richer than you are now.
Danny is a man with a past.
Is this the woman on the phone?
Al, she's my wife. And for Gary, there's no time like the present.
I think you ought to leave. You're awfully possessive of a woman who you ran around on. Uncle Gary.
The time is right for Knots Landing, Thursday. Imagine you leave the house one morning, return home that night, and 2 years have passed. Now, memories you can't bear to recall. A murder you could have committed, and a stranger who claims to love you are all hauntingly real. Donna Mills and Greg Evigan, The Lady Forgets, Sunday. Get ready for Paradise, Saturday.
Wise Guy will continue.
A runaway orphan separated from his sister.
Uncle Ethan, stop them!
And a man who won't turn his back.
You don't shoot at children.
Paradise. Then
43 people were slaughtered out there.
the massacre of innocent people
I don't want to feel nothing.
sends the men over the edge. Tour of Duty after Paradise, Saturday.
Alabama's unbeaten Tide of Crimson rolls into Beaver Stadium to face Paterno and Penn State, hot on a 5-game winning streak, Saturday on CBS Sports.
This is CBS. This is a Channel 4 news break.
Good evening, I'm Bob Coop. An Erie County trucker has been found innocent of all charges in the deaths of a pregnant West Seneca mother and a daughter in an accident last year on the 400. Lee Capola will bring us the inside story of exactly what happened when 2 deputies were gunned down last Friday in the town of Clarence. And there's hamburger all over the highway in St. Louis tonight as a cattle truck overturns, turning police into hamburger helpers. Those stories and more coming up tonight at 11.